Hi, and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. We're talking about the Layla Daniels case. Her birthday is Sunday, July 18th, and we are doing a balloon release to remember Layla, who was murdered by her foster mother and foster father, Jennifer and Joseph Rosenbaum. And the more details about her case, we can go ahead and go into it more because I watched majority of the trial. Um, I'm going to kind of bounce around a little bit. What I talked to Henry County Child Advocacy about a little bit about the story is that there was enough blame to go around. And just so that you know, the foster care caseworker was fired. There was numerous reports that were not followed up on, and there were numerous fractures from the autopsy report. And also, just to mention that from the injuries that Layla had endured, blunt force trauma, the coroner had decided that it was homicide from blunt force trauma. Now, the story that was depicted in the trial was that Layla had choked on a piece of chicken, which was not the case. In fact, that was a whole facade that was argued by the prosecution. The prosecution did a phenomenal job at really getting some very good experts and medical experts, including a child abuse expert, a pediatrician, in fact, to really describe the pattern of abuse and the wounds and injuries on Layla's body. It was a very hard day, okay, watching these videos. Now, we didn't even actually even see the images, so that you know, because of the minor and the age of the victim, in this case, Layla Daniel. I just want to tell you that the injuries, like here with the knee and the cast, that all the lies that were told saying that she had fell at gymnastics when she wasn't enrolled, all lies, all lies. So the original story and the actual injury that occurred, no one really knows. All we know is that for every time Layla and Millie would disregard or ignore the commands of Jennifer and Joseph, they would get hit with a belt or smacked with a bare hand. So it's been a very difficult experience. Now, why did we take this on? I think because we need to remember these kids, and we need to see change in the system so that children like this do not get forgotten. And another thing to add is that something Jennifer Rosenbaum had said to somebody, that these kids are all a product of the methamphetamine. Uh, she was stating that Tessa Daniel had these children while she was on meth. And this is no reason. This is no reason for revenge. These children were actually healthy, bouncing, bubbly children. You could see by their smile. You could see by the... Not in this image, of course. She was in constant pain and agony. And we don't even know half of it, The agonizing ordeal that Millie and Layla both went through. Now, you don't see images of Millie in this, so that you know, but so I wanted to update you on what we would not talk about in the earlier subject, and we took on this. This will be the last of it till Sunday. On Sunday, we will do the balloon release. We just ask you if you could just take the time to get some balloons. And at 3 o'clock, we are going to do a balloon release for child abuse in remembrance of Layla. It's a good way to remember her, and I think it'll be very productive and healthy for all of us to do something positive. And if you don't want to participate, that's fine too. This is not mandatory, okay? Um, Nothing's mandatory here, you know. It's just one way to remember Layla, you know. I wish we had more money, and I wish we had more ways and means to do things, you know. But even $5 and getting balloons at Dollar Tree and getting some pink balloons or some special balloons is one way to remember Layla. Thank you all for listening to the Court of Public Opinion here, and we're going to sign off for the meantime. And again, remember, Sunday, July 18th. That would be this Sunday here at the Court of Public Opinion at 3 o'clock. We're going to do that balloon release.